Hey guys, welcome to another video. So today we have another video dedicated to our hair growth journey. For 2018, I am growing out my hair, so I am doing these length check updates every month. And today we're going to do our March length check update. So if you're interested in seeing how much my hair has grown since last month, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so we're going to get right into it. I'm going to try to keep this video as short as possible, so bear with me as we go through our updates. Alright, so my thoughts on how I feel like this hair growth is going. I don't know if it's because we're doing these length checks every month, but I do feel like the growth is a bit slow. Who knows? I don't feel like my hair is that much longer than last month, but again, it's really hard to tell when you have curly hair. First, before we get into the actual length of the hair, I'm going to give you guys an update on my goals. So if you've been keeping up with me, then you know that I have specific goals that I'm focusing on doing so that my hair grows. So let me get that for you so we can go through that first. Alright, so this is where I've been keeping track of my goals, which is my bullet journal. So let me get to them for you. Let's see here. Alright, so this year I am focused on 6 things to help me grow out my hair. First of which is no haircuts. No haircuts so far, but I am dying to cut my ends because some of them are a little bit wonky and they are due for trim. But I am trying to hold off at least to like May, June time frame. So hopefully I can hold off to the end of the year, but I don't know if that's going to happen because I'm dying to cut off my ends. But so far so good, no haircuts. Next of which is to drink water. Still a challenge, guys. From my previous update, I was hitting my 2-liter goal fairly quickly in the day. However, that last liter is what's been a challenge for me. It's still a challenge, but I am working through it. I did start tracking my water intake. In my other planner, what I do is for each day I have 6 little circles drawn in, and as I complete my ½ liter, I will fill in each circle. So again, my goal is 6 of those ½ liters, and I'm usually finishing the day between 2 to 2.5 liters. So still aiming to stretch. Again, if you guys have any ideas of what I can do to help increase my water intake, please let me know down below in the comments. One thing that I've been doing for a very long time that I have to do is I sleep with a glass of water next to my bed, and the first thing I do when I wake up is down that glass of water. I drink an entire cup of water, which is about, I would say, 12 ounces, which is a little bit under ½ liter. And then before I leave the house, I will drink another little bit, which would equal my first ½ liter of the day. And then I try to drink the rest of it throughout the day. So that is a really good tip for those of you that struggle with drinking water, is to make sure that the first thing you put in your mouth every morning is a full glass of water. And that has given me so many benefits, not just for hair growth, but also for having a clear skin, helping you to not get sick as much. So it's really helped me with those things as well. So that is one thing that I know that I do not play with, is having my glass of water in the morning. Okay, so moving on to eating healthy. So my goal for eating healthy was to incorporate more fruits and vegetables into my diet. Someone left me a really great tip last month, which I have yet to incorporate. So we're kind of like at the same spot that we were last month with my vegetable intake. But I do have to say that I have been eating more salads. Yay! So that has helped with getting more of my fruits and vegetable intake. But the suggestion that was given to me was to start drinking smoothies, which I absolutely love, and I go through phases when it comes to smoothies. There's times when I'm really into them and I like prep my smoothies ahead of time, and I have them either for breakfast or I'll have them as a snack. So a couple of years ago, I did a Dr. Oz 3-day cleanse. If I find the information on it, I'll link it down below for you guys. But it was a very intense cleanse for me because it's basically you're just drinking smoothies for 3 days. And those smoothies were really delicious, so I can't complain there. But I am just used to eating solid foods that I was struggling. But it was a really great cleanse to just kind of help reset your body. And ever since I've done that cleanse, I've been using those smoothies in my regular diet. So I've kind of incorporated them, and I really do enjoy them. So I've been drinking them a lot, but like I mentioned before, I go through phases where I'm really into them, then I'm really not, but it's time for me to get back into them. She suggested something that is really good and convenient for those of us that want to get more fruits and vegetables into our diet, but either don't like them or just can't find a good way to kind of incorporate them into our meals. Drinking a smoothie can potentially give you like all of your recommended fruits and vegetables in just one drink. So yeah, guys, that hopefully next month I'll have an update on that for you guys, that I have been drinking more smoothies. So that is on my to-do list for this coming month. Scalp massages, we're still good with that. I think I'm like addicted to scalp massages now, so I have been doing a lot more scalp massages. My goal is to do them weekly, like just to give myself a really good intense scalp massage, and I do that before I do my regular weekly wash day routine. So I have been doing that, and I also do like mini scalp massages throughout the week as well. So I have been doing really great with those, with the scalp massages. So the next one is using growth oil. So guys, I have been using oils in my hair. I've created a little concoction that hopefully I will be able to share with you guys in an upcoming video. So I have a plan to do my whole pre-poo / scalp massage routine with you guys. And I have been sharing here and there, like on my Instagram and even here on YouTube, some of the oils that I use in my hair. And what I've done is I've basically combined all of those oils into a little dropper tube where I have been using that to oil my scalp, and so far I'm loving it. I recently did that, so we probably won't see the benefits in this video in terms of additional hair growth, but hopefully over time it will work. But I am still yet to try the suggestions that you guys had given me in my, believe my first length check video, or was it my goals video? I'm not sure which one, but some of you suggested really great oils and brands to try out. So I am still have that in my mind. I will be looking into that as well. But in the meantime, I am using my own little concoction of oils, and stay tuned. So when that video comes out, you guys can check it out as well. All right, so my last goal in terms of growing out my hair is to not touch my hair. Guys, I have been feeling like, again, I don't know because I don't have really a way of measuring it, but I have been feeling that I have gotten so much better with not touching my hair. And honestly, there's really nothing you can do about that. There's nothing that you can focus on, quote unquote, when it comes to how to achieve that don't touch your hair goal. I think just me writing it down and having that awareness is what's helped me to not touch my hair as much as I had been in the past. Granted, there are times where I do touch my hair and then I just kind of catch myself doing it and then I stop. Whereas in the past, because I wasn't really focused on it, I would just be going into town, twirling and playing around with those curls, messing them up, making them frizzy for no reason. But so far, you know, a lot better, a huge improvement from where I was this time last year, definitely. So I'm really happy with the progress I've made in terms of achieving these goals over the last few months. I know I still have a long way to go, but the fact that I have them written down and that I'm checking in on them pretty much weekly. As I mentioned, have them written down in my bullet journal. which is a book that I pretty much use on a day-to-day basis. And so having that written down in here and just being aware of it just has been so beneficial that, I mean, if you're looking to achieve any goal whatsoever, using this method where you're writing it down and just kind of having daily, weekly, monthly, whatever the case may be, check-ins on those goals is going to keep them in your mind and the forefront and keep you focused on doing the things you need to do to achieve those goals. So with that said, guys, let's get into actually measuring the hair and seeing where we are in terms of growth. All right, so last month when we measured our hair, we were the bangs were at 13 inches and 33 centimeters, and the bottom layer of my hair was at 17 inches or 43 centimeters. And those measurements were an improvement from January, where the bangs were at 12 inches, 32 centimeters, and the bottom layer was at 15.5 inches and 40 centimeters. So we're seeing about 1 to 1.5 inches of growth each month. So let's see if we've kept that up in March. All right, let's see how this goes. Alright guys, so it looks like we're a little bit past 13 inches. So I'm going to say 13.5 inches for the bangs. It looks like we're at about 34 centimeters for the bangs. Alright, so not bad. Not quite as much growth as we had from January to February, but still, you know, still growing, so that's good. So now let's do the bottom layer. Looks like we're not quite at 18, but we're almost there. So I'm gonna call it 17 3/4. And that equals about 45 centimeters. Let's see how we did in comparison to February. So our bangs grew 1/2 inch and 1 centimeter. Our bottom layer grew 3/4 inch and 2 centimeters. So not as much growth as from one month to another, but still growing. So hopefully we can kick in some of those fruits and vegetables, continue to increase my water intake. And another thing that I'm going to incorporate that I didn't really write down, but I have been focusing on, is just getting more hours of sleep. So hoping that that will also help as well. So I'm going to keep that up as well, even though it's not a main goal. I think that it's going to help us in our hair growth. Well, thank you guys so much for watching March length check update. I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I hope to see you guys on next week's video, and I hope you subscribe so you can continue to follow me on this hair growth journey. I will have another length check update next month in April. In the meantime, I will be sharing curly hair tip videos as well as wash and go videos, product review videos. If any of that interests you, I really hope you consider subscribing. I love to have you as part of our first class curly family. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.